Morning thoughts, morning thoughts, morning. So fine, first one in the building this morning. Thank you for being here. Shout out to the people going out to work this morning. Shout out to the people coming in from work this morning. Extra special, big up. Shout out to the people who work multiple jobs. I have the utmost respect for you. Shout out to my entrepreneurs, my stay-at-home moms and pops, my retirees. Shout out to all the drivers. Uber driver, Lyft driver, truck driver, taxi driver, food delivery driver around town, and long distance truck drivers. And shout out to my brother Troy's Stars Trucking Vlogs on YouTube. Please continue to go over to Troy's channel and support his channel. Help that brother to continue to grow. That's Troy Stars Trucking Vlogs on YouTube. Shout out to every single clean-hearted, good-hearted person who wants good for others as much as you want good for yourself. You're a good person. You deserve some respect. Manners and respect to everybody tuning in this morning, and thank you for being here. All right, so before we get into the whole big up some people and all these things, you know the routine. You know the Schweppes. You know how we do it already, right? So before we go into that, let me just run down our topics for this morning. And somebody please try to keep me on track because I tend to, I was one of those kids that I had a lot of like fidgety kind of energy. So, you know, I'm just bust out and do things. So I'm not one that color in between the lines and keep on topic so flow and it's not my style. And that is why I love YouTube, because probably no radio station would have hired me. And I always wanted to do one of these kind of shows. So shout out to YouTube and shout out to the modernization of technology. Here I am. I can go crazy on my own thing, can pick up my tea and slurp early on the hot dog in the morning and what up with it? And these kind of things. And nobody is saying you can't do that on air. We're gonna fire you and all of that. Big up on yourself. Thank you for being here. All right. I wanted to talk about Chop Part 2 by a Jamaican entrepreneur. I did a video recently for a lady, subscriber, who asked me, SouFLo, please put this out there because this man, I don't know if most of y'all probably have seen the video, or some of you have seen it, some of you haven't. This is part 2 to that video because he responded to her and then sent threats for me. So we're going to talk about that, okay? If you're one of those people that are building anything in Jamaica or you're doing business there, then you might need to stay tuned for this part of the video. My only goal is to get this lady some justice. Now, mind you, we'll get into that. We'll get into that. So that's one we're going to talk about. The benefits of quitting smoking, because you know this is my second week that I got off of that smoky stuff, and I'm seeing some results that I'm very pleased with. So I'm going to talk about that as well. And again, shout out to Mr. Lex for championing that. You know, sometimes it takes somebody else going through something for you to look and say, raw, okay, let me stop that before that happens to me, kind of thing. And he said after that if he could save 5 people, if he could get 5 people to quit, then he's done his job, right? Well, he got 1, and that was me. So whoever else wants to follow, you have your New Year's resolution. Don't wait until heart attack. Don't wait until other diseases start building up in your body. Make that date, commit to that date, and get it done. All right. I know somebody out there is struggling with it, and you're like, yeah, I'm going to quit next month. And next month turned into, I'm going to quit next month. I'm going to quit next month. And then from last year, you've been saying, I'm going to quit next month, and you're still smoking heavily, and you're heading to an early death or some complications. I work in the medical field, and I'm inside of institutions or inside of facilities where I see certain things as well. So we're going to talk a little bit about that as well, right? We're trying to bring some people with us on this fitness journey for 2022, man, because health is wealth. And when you don't have that health no more, that's when all hell breaks loose in your life, right? All right. Dividing Jamaica, the juck versus the unjucked. We were supposed to get into that topic yesterday, and I want to know your feelings on that. I want to know your feelings on that. The division of the country based on who get juck versus who didn't get juck, right? Special privileges for those who did get juck. Them can go certain places, enjoy certain festivities, and those who didn't get juck have a ton of them yard, or they're not allowed to enter. 1 second, let me open this door for my young man, let him come on in this morning, and then we'll get the show started. Ja. Listen, when you have kids, man, it's a whole other ball game. But here I am. Here I am. My son usually comes in the morning and then he goes to the gym with me because he's being homeschooled. So he goes to the gym with me during the day, right? Kosi, who everybody is like, oh, he's overweight and all this other stuff. I'm like, he's a little kid. He's growing. Allow him to grow, right? We have the resources. He'll be okay. So proper nutrition and gym when it's time and all these things are coming into play now as he's getting older. This damn kid just came all the way over here to ask me if he can go to the beach side with his mom this morning. And could I just go? But threw me off track. All right, so let's talk about this. Oh, and if we have time, we might get to remember that lady who took away the rental car? Remember the lady who took away the rental car and then she started making all these videos about I'm filthy fucking rich and all this and this third world country. Remember her? She's actually did a full spread in one of these newspapers in Jamaica. She says she's not missing and she's ready to give her whole story. And we have the whole story right here in front of us. So whichever one you choose to get into first, is it going to be dividing Jamaica by juck versus unjucked? Is it going to be her story, or is it going to be the entrepreneur story, the man who scammed the woman apparently and is now sending threats? Which one is it going to be for you? Think about it and let me shout some people out from the top of the list all the way down. So fine, first one in the building this morning. Again, thank you for being here. I appreciate you greatly. Lady Merlina is in the building this morning. Stacey and Williams is here. Jet Shelley is here. Big up yourself, Jet Shelley. Thank you for all your support. All right. Asiran Odetta, thank you. Jet Shelley, you're one of them that support not only my channel, you also support Shakira Sphere, which is Wifey's channel. Thank you for doing that. Thank you for being that type of a person. I know some people, I send them over there and they're like, yes, SouFlo, but I'm into your topics and I'm not into what she does or hers or whatever, or tell her if it's Bruce it up some more or whatever. Listen, support is support. And I was thinking about this last night for a second. I'm not beat nobody before. Let me continue to shout people out. But I was thinking about this for a second. YouTube without you still exists, right? YouTube is free for you. I don't know one person that pays a monthly bill for YouTube. So when you get on your free YouTube, something that was free created for you to create an account and then go out there and associate, like up a bunch of accounts and support some people or whatever you do on there, there's nothing to it. It's not going to cost you $1 to go hit sub on somebody's channel or fly by there every now and then or whatever. But, people take it to a whole different level. And that's our people as well. Anyways, anytime them no one give them support, them give all kind of excuses and all this. But I saw the thing go. Who support you is who support you, who don't support you is who don't support you. Big up to the people who do support us on all platforms. And Jet Shelley is definitely one of those. Seren Odetta, big up yourself. Thank you for being here. Mr. Article Don. Teresa Lewis is in the building. Lashana Alexander is here. Krager Bailey is in the building this morning. Wagwan family. Family, You're not a Jamaican until you put the B in family. Family. Kimberly Williams is here this morning. Caribbean Queen Andrea Shervis. I hope I'm saying it. Shervis. All right, my pronunciation and my breaking down of my syllables comes back into play from primary school. Caribbean Queen is in the building. Andrea Shervis is here. Lisa Watkins is here. Clive Stewart's in the building. Tracy Champion, walk like a champion, is in the building this morning. Dre Bell is here. Lexus RCF24. Giovanni is in the building this morning. Pally Girl is here. Michelle Williams is here this morning. Browning White G is here. Fallon Carrington. Pan Carrington says, a happy and pleasant good morning with thanksgiving and blessings to you and your house, to each and every one of you and your house this morning. Anybody name I did not call out, you already know how the thing go, like Audrey Minot, Susan S. Grant, and VB721, Sonia Campbell, and Scorpion World, all these people and the rest of you. Thank you. I appreciate you greatly. Where do we start this morning? Let me scroll back down now and see what the people am say. Where do we start this morning? The carjacker, the scammer, the scammer, the scammer, the scammer. Them want to hear about the scammer. Jeez, the carjacker, the scammer, the scammer, the scammer, the scammer. Okay, the scammer you previously. Okay, so let's talk about this brother, right? If you want to know the name of his business, I'm going to send you to the other video that I did. However, I did pull the video up here because I want to read through some of these comments. What I found funny was this. What he did to this lady was pure scamming. Okay? It wasn't nothing else but that. It was pure scamming. Listen, you can't tell somebody, give me this amount of money up front and I'm going to do this. Or somebody gives you this amount of money up front to do a job. And then you start reneging on the days that you're supposed to show up. If you follow the story, he gave an excuse that after missing how many days, he finally said, oh, I did in the hospital and all these other things, right? Okay, the lady said, all right, give me back the money and I'll get somebody else to install the cabinet, the countertops, the granite countertops and whatever. Now you have a problem giving her money back. Long story short is this. She contacted me, I put the story out. When I put the story out, I'm a person like this. Just like how yesterday, you notice how I went in with the Lady Saw something and the pieces of videos that were available to me from Lady Saw. I didn't just come and talk about, well, Lady Saw said, I played her piece of video. So she has the floor as well. So people can hear what she is saying. I'm just fair like that. So when a subscriber says, SouFlo, help me out, please, this is what I'm going through. I also said in that video that you, sir, because apparently you watched, because as soon as the video went up, you got in touch with her. The funny thing about that is, though, she's been trying to get in touch with you for the longest without blowing this whole situation up. And the man wouldn't get in touch with the lady. You run off with her money. You would listen. This is just the start of the other video.
Money part, right? On December 21st, I made a deposit of $222,151 to Kenny Cummings.
You hear how much money she gave him? $222,100 and something dollars. Now, come on, man. People, money don't grow on trees, right? So this lady put her money together. She's fixing up her place, and she trusted you enough to give you this money up front. Chop, my youth, D-Mac, chop. The thing about it is, right when I was doing that story, because I put the video up on a premiere, that means you're seeing the video go live the first time while I'm seeing the video go live, but I'm not in the video live, right? The video goes live and I can just sit back and communicate with the people as they watch the video as well. I was surprised to see another lady jumped in and she said, yep, I've been through something like this before. And the name of the company that did this to my mom was Blanc. And she said the same name of the company before I even mentioned his name of his company in that video. She said the same name. So apparently you've done this before, bro, right? So this ain't no, oh, it was a mistake and a misunderstanding. You're chopping. You have a little scheme going and it apparently seems to be working for you. Now, for those of you who are investing and building stuff back there in Jamaica and all these other kind of things and having to go through and deal with contractors and people like this, listen, man, this brother needs to understand, say, he's making it really bad because the island already doesn't have a good reputation, right? People are already skeptical. People are already kind of frightened for who they deal with. And here you are, making it even worse for some quick bucks. They deal with fear. The woman afraid, okay? And she said it. She said, SouFlo, I'm actually afraid. And now that I've let the story out, She was afraid for her life before. That's why she didn't put the story out so far. She was trying to deal with it under the law. She went. I see people in the comment section say, "Why don't you just go to the police then?" Y'all are slow or what? Of course, she went to the police already. She went to the police. She went to the bank. She hit all the stops she was supposed to hit. She even went to Mocha, which deals with scamming and them kind of something there, right? She went to all the proper channels, and she is not getting any help. Jamaica is one of them places there where things move slowly, and I've learned that over the years. So you can't go to Jamaica and be like, yeah, I'm gonna drive down here by 7:15 and then hit the ATM, pull out some money, and then go over there. No, when you reach at the ATM, there'll probably be a long line outside. You have to go stand up long and wait. So you're not there foreign. Okay, it's not 50 ATMs and you can go inside the bank or go through the drive-through or go around here. So and one next bank branch down the street from the other one and the other one down there. So you have choices and all that. It's different. Things move at a different pace, right? Me soon come means me soon come. When it's soon for me might not be soon for you. All right. Later means way later. It don't necessarily mean later as in I'll see you in like 15, 20 minutes or I'll be there tomorrow morning sharp. So you have to understand all these things. Now, when he did what he did, the lady's been trying to get in touch with this man for all the time since you have the woman money. She's been trying to get in touch with you, bro. And you've been ignoring her, right? According to her, she even got her son, her nephew, to get in touch with you. You answered the nephew because you thought it was somebody else's number, so it's somebody else and not her. And you buck up in her. You buck up in our family member, which was her nephew. She is now been reduced to having to trick her way around getting back in touch with you and getting her money back from you. You have a business. Your business is public. It's listed, right? It's a legitimate business front. Let me tell y'all something. Some people put up a legitimate business front, go through the troubles of registering the business and all that, because this is through the business that they will be laundering the money that they scam other people from. Them don't have no intentions of doing no work. Every now and then they might do some work because they actually can do the work. But when they realize that, oh, I live on an island, I not travel outside that island, so you can't really touch me. Go and tell policeman, me and police good. Matter of fact, when me chop people, me chop off a piece of that and give me police brethren them, so go on. Matter of fact, I'll tell you which police station to go. What? Oh, go on a Mocha. Yeah, my brethren work over there, so too. I'm good. You're not getting your money back. That seems to be the principle. What this man did after the video aired was contact the lady directly. The same lady who's been trying to contact him all along, and now he's upset. She actually forwarded the message to me, and I don't have my email open right now, so I can't read the message verbatim, word for word. But I will say that it was in the lines of he is angry. He is angry and he is telling her why she never just met the police deal with it locally. You have the friggin' nerve. Why does the police have to have any part of it? Why don't you just be a stand-up man and then a part in the reply? May I tell you about the mentality of some of these people? It's like dealing with a crazy friggin' person. Listen, if I give you this pen, right? And the deal is that when I give you my pen, you're going to give me $5, and you take my pen, and you say, hold on, them soon come. And you go around the corner and I never see you again. And now I'm trying to contact you because I didn't get a $5 and I'm out my pen. Hey, what? You take the pen, you say I go around at the corner, go get the $5 out of your car. What? Hang up on me. Bring, I'm calling you back, you not answering. You're playing a friggin' game. Okay? You're playing a game. He contacts the lady. Them people here deal with fear. This lady feel like said, boy, I'm probably come from an era where gunman there, and him have some gunman around him or some bad man brethren around him or something. He will send people for me. You know, Jamaica is now the place where it ain't that hard to put out a contract on a person. Because you have some little idiot people that will take your life for little and nothing. And them no want to hear what you have to do in the mix-up. Them just know say I get paid to kill, so I kill and I got paid, go about my business. And your life is gone just like that. How many of these contractors you think might have done this to people? How many of these contractors you think might have done this to people? Because if I chop you out of a large sum of money, I just take a small portion of that and give one of the hot foot, killy them, knock you off. There is no complaint to deal with, and we pocket the rest of the money. And they could go around doing this. Do you see the scam? Do you see how this could work like that? So the lady is scared, right? She's scared. And she's making it known that she's scared. The other woman that called out the same company name and said they did it to her mom, she's scared. She said her mom was scared and that's why her mom didn't push it further as well. But I find it funny that your business continues to come up with different people. Here me someone. Get the woman back her money here, sir. Because we not afraid of you, right? She's afraid of you. The other people you're chopping is afraid of you. I'm not afraid of you, right? And then he's located in Portmore. That's where it's listed as. Portmore is somewhere where we go all the time. So I guess we're gonna be bucking up into each other at some point. I kind of run my platform like this. I'm very careful what I say and how I do things because the world is small and I'm the kind of person that's out there. Me no move out there with a bag of people and oh, you see SouFLo last night in the day I saw him over there. So I genuinely move like by myself. If I know me and family, and me I move, right? And these are places that I frequent. So I'm of the mind frame that the world is small and eventually you will bump into people. Eventually you will run into people. So don't do people wrong. You notice me now call up your business name this morning. I could call that business name 100 times and I could definitely do a whole video telling people to stay far away from your business. I'm not doing that. I'm still not trying to blight your business. I believe that what you did to this woman was wrong. I also said in the first video, you have access to this platform as well. The lady could have told me a story that no really goes off some other kind of deals y'all made, but she came with her receipts though, right? And I said to you, come to the platform then, speak, say what it is. You're going to tell the lady no. Now you're contacting her after she's been unable to get in touch with you. Now you're contacting her, telling her about why she never just make it stay local. Why she never just deal with the police with it. Why she have to go through the police, sir? And then the worst part is this. He replied to the lady and said, he's working out, paying her back in increments or paying her back in installments. I don't want no rotted installment from you, youth, or big man, or whatever you are. I don't want no installment from you. If I gave you $220,000 and you didn't do what I paid you to do, give me back my $220,000. That's it. Nobody come talk about me give you back your money in pieces, in installments. Let's work out a payment plan. All that says to me is you took my money, you used it to do whatever you wanted to do with it. Now you don't have my money to pay me back my money. Y'all some shitty people. You are actually contributing to the whole messed up look of Jamaica on a whole. It's people like you why people are afraid. Believe me, and I don't know how y'all don't see this. You contribute to the destruction of the image of, and then you sit back and blame other people and point finger. Yo, the boy they make Jamaica look bad because I talk about the crime and violence. The boy they chat too much over there, so you know we do already over there. So I'm talk about, but you're actively making the place look bad. You're actively actually making more people feel scared of doing business there. When they read these comment section long enough, go on the video and look, and you will see the amount of comments that are on this video about people who got chopped. This is my video. So it's not one person going through this. It's a bunch of people that are going through it. And this is something that you guys are doing on a regular. You're up on the phone. Hi, this is Sean from St. John's Financial, and you've won. If you're chopping on the line, go and chop on the line. Me not have nothing to do with your business. Scammer. You choose that life, you know what comes with it, right? When them haul and pull you, draw you away and carry you go foreign, way up in North Dakota, we're in the winter time, because you know they usually do that. They come to Jamaica for them in the winter time when it's winter in North Dakota. So them come out of summer weather in Jamaica. You know, Jamaica summer hot, especially if you come from like town. Yeah, it's like a different kind of hot. And the next thing you know, you handcuffed and shackled, and you're on a plane and you land in North Dakota, where it is sub-zero temperature, and you're about to be there for a while. If you want to go through them kind of life, then that's your business. Go ahead, do your thing. I'm sure they'll get to you sooner or later, right? Just like the police woman, they was tracking her from 2019. Yes, they say at 2022, they call her up. These people want to be sure that when they put pause on you, that's it. You can't get out of it. You're going to have to cop a deal. You have to go tell a lie. You have to go sell some people out. You have to go do something. And then your life screwed for the long run. Because whoever you tell upon ain't forgiving you. Right? And then that's your kettle of fish to boil. That's your problem to deal with. I'm going to stop making the place look bad. The last part of this is, first he said he's going to pay her back in installments now. He might try work out a payment plan. And I said it in the other video. This man promised the woman, said he was going to install her. I'm not going to hear the whole story. Don't pay no Jamaican in December. Listen to me. Don't pay no Jamaican in December, few days away from Christmas, to come do any kind of construction type of work and installment. More than likely, it's not going to happen. Because when Christmas time comes, we're festive. All who don't celebrate Christmas festive, we have a thing called Grand Market Night. Then we have a thing called Party All Week. The party for Christmas to New Year's for Jamaicans in Jamaica, when lockdown not about, especially, is about from the first week before Christmas till it's about from, you know, the shops go already. I sorry, like drinking on a rum night, you know, and Jay, Ray and nephew, and Ray and all and nephew, them there at the party and these kind of things, you know. Cake a cut, rum cake again, you know, with the sorry with the rum night again, so you understand a beer rumins are going, right? We not in a no work them time there. So you see the first week before Christmas until the last week after New Year's, keep your money in your pocket. You hear me? But I got to do no deal, and that was one of her mistakes. She adamantly wanted it done, and I can't blame her because that's how it is in the U.S. And she is somebody that flies out on a regular. So, and he knew that. Well, we not have to do it until she fly out and come back. So I just got to lay low. But here what? I think him lay low and party out the money over the Christmas to the New Year. And then when I time to pay the woman back our money now, well, I'm not going to work out an installment still and pay you back on a payment plan, piece by piece. No, bro. Pay the woman our money. And pay her our money. Don't pay me to do nothing the first week of Christmas to the first week of New Year's. I'm busy. I'm busy enjoying life. I'm busy enjoying family company. Whoever pour the rum, me I drink it. Whoever drink me, I'm busy. Rum cake slice, me I yam it. Food I cook. Vibes I run. Music I play. Y'all know how we do already, right? But she wanted it done by Christmas, before Christmas Day. The man carried her, scammed her all the way up to about Christmas Eve. I said, if I did the last thing me do, me I make sure that if I even on Christmas Day, me have to come install your countertop them. That's what he said. According to her. If I even, you see what him said, if I even on Christmas Day, yeah, that should have been the big red flag right there. Like, listen, just give me back my money, okay? Can you just send my money back to my account? One thing I'm glad that she did do, though, was that she paid through the bank. Very trackable, very traceable, very retractable. You'll be able to get your money back eventually. It's going to be a long fight, right? But it can be traced in case it goes to a court. So it's not like she gave him cash and him disappear and now it's my word against yours. Because you know we stay already again, right? Jesus Christ, me, woman, me, looking at my face good. Me, lady, me. You see me before. You pay me for the... Your Honor, I don't know this lady, Your Honor. You know, we do already, you know, chop the woman money and gone, right? And then show up and say, me? Lady, you don't know me. I've never seen you before. It can't be that, but that's how it stay though. Yo, I love my people, yo. I love the bad ones. I love the good ones, but just like the nastiness. The killing thing, you can't go on with it. Everything else we can deal with, right? Well, as long as we're not killing each other. But bro, listen, because I know you watch. I don't have no intentions of blighting your business. Okay? Him send a message saying that him a go sue the YouTube boy. Him a go sue me. How are you gonna sue me? How are you? On what grounds? On what grounds are you? I don't want to be like Tasha K. And I don't want to be like Tasha K. I talk about I got lawyers on deck. Which y'all didn't think I got lawyers. I got lawyers on deck, and then the next headline is SouFLoTV got sued and lost a $10 million lawsuit to some. Me don't want to be her, and I'm not being arrogant, okay? Because I see, and turns out, John, me have holy papitni for feet, so I use every penny of my coins. I don't want to get in no entanglement with you, brother. All right? Me don't want you rush me when you see me at Portmore. I don't want to, and I'm there all the time. And me know why you rush me when you see me at Portmore. Me know why I said no bad man come after me, the part that me not laugh about. See? We play dirty too, okay? Don't make the smile and stuff fool you. We get down when it's time to get down. But I'm saying, I don't have no business trying to blight your business. I just want you to pay this woman back her money and then don't do this to nobody else again. That's it. Pay her back her money and then don't do this to nobody else again. What I want to know though is, on what rotten grounds are you going to sue me, sir? The lady came, told her story, and apparently she was telling the truth because she couldn't find you until we did the story. And now you're at her again with more threats. That's threatening language. That's threatening language. You bad up the people them. You take the people their money and bad them up youth. Don't do it here. That's like that schoolyard bully. Bully till one of the little simple picnic them tab you in your eye with a pencil. You know bully no more. Stop bullying people. Stop taking people their money and making up stories. All right? If you can't do the job, you can't do the job. Be honest and work with honesty. There's a whole lot more to be, and let me say this before I go into the next topic. There's a whole lot to be gained by being honest. Trust me, you might get some money the dishonest way, but that's not going to last long. And then it'll be the end of your business and your business reputation, because we're in a different world. This is not back in the day where people have to wait 2-3 weeks, 1 month, 2 months to hear who did what. This is today. The information highway. Chop your business down in 24 hours. So if you really like your business, you really like what you do, I suggest you stop the foolishness and start dealing with honesty. Here's the long road to success for you and your business. You see, when somebody like she goes and gets her stuff done, you see, when it's time for somebody like me to get my stuff done, and I said to my audience, I don't know who just build them house in a Jamaica or just refurbish the house and thing. I'm trying to rip out my cabinets and stuff and put in brand new granite countertops and stuff. Does anybody have a legit link? What do you think they're gonna do? Them are gonna send me come a yo. So why are gonna scam me too? Because I'm not the one to be scammed. I don't play fair. On the topic of don't play fair, let me say this. I seen a message yesterday. Somebody said, I subscribed to you before, then I unsubscribed, and then I subscribed back again. You sound confused, but that's okay. These are the people that like me one day when I say something, then them dislike me when I say something else, and then them like me again. So them do like hopscotch, right? And it's in and out. Him sound good to this, so make me sub back. Oh, and don't sound good to this, so make me unsub. And you sound funny, but anyhow, thank you for being here. But the point that she was trying to make was this. She said, I heard you do a video. I'm watching your video now where you said an eye for an eye. And it appears to me something along those lines, not word for word. It appears to me that you are, like she's trying to say, I'm contributing to the murder rate down there because me I encourage the people them both eye for eye and all that. Let me tell you. Because I did a video where I said, if you touch any of my family members, I'm coming for your family members. So when you're ready to play that game, make sure that you're really ready to play that game then. See? Live on the air with SouFlo. Give me 1 second. Let me finish this up. All right. When you ready to play that game, then come with the game, because I'm gonna play the game the same way you play it. She answered because she said, "Me, I try like spike murder rate and make people, believe in killing for killing." I have something to say about that. I never tell you I'm a pastor, preach, I go to church, nothing like that. I never said I'm a perfect human being, anything like that. I get in where I fit in, and I play the game how the game goes, not how I want the game to go. All right. So I'm one of them kind of people there. Remember that. In other words, then, you're damn right. If anything happened to any of my picking them, you best believe few of them get fling well like garbage. And I said it. Who mad? Who vex? Your God who you believe in is going to have to come talk to me and tell me something different after. Why I'm never save mine? Morning, you're live on the air with SouFlo. Good morning.
Good morning, SouFlo.
Good morning. Here we are this morning.
Man, you know I'm renovating, right?
You are.
4 years.
4 years renovating.
Yes, I've done it slowly because initially I bucked up on the same type of folks.
4 years for renovating.
Yeah, and you ain't got to worry about being like Tasha K. She lied. You got receipts and you tell them the truth.
Amen.
And we call the names.
Amen.
I'm letting people know if you have windows to do, windows and granite countertops, those are big ticket items.
Exactly.
In America or wherever a lot of us returnees have lived, even good companies, guys, we have to research them. I learned that. We have to research them. Storefronts don't mean nothing.
Exactly.
They got a little storefront with 1 or 2 little samples. They come with good samples. And they give you garbage.
That's like a part of the scam. If you
get anything at all.
That's like a part of the scam. Set up a legitimate storefront or what it looks like.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't know if this lady has gone to the registered business association that this man belongs to. There's a registered business association in Jamaica.
I believe that she has. She listed a list of places that she has gone to already, and I looked over it, and it was pretty much she hit everywhere. I don't remember seeing that on there, but I do remember seeing like Mocha and a couple of other ones, the local police and so on and so forth.
Yeah, and folks think you're just a blogger, or YouTuber.
Exactly.
Everything this man just said is exactly how it goes down. Exactly. I literally had the local police in my house sitting on the phone with this man. And to this day,
nothing.
I believe they hooked up.
You believe him and the police hooked up?
Yes.
How can we win?
I don't even know. But I'm just telling you, even the man signed my check. Because it was a pandemic, I gave him several checks. The man signed my check. I contacted the bank. That's fraud. The bank hasn't done anything. They're not doing anything.
Crazy.
He signed my check. So this is I'm renovating, and I also property manage for a lot of people who are overseas. Let me tell you, ladies, just like they got people, you have to have one person sitting right next to you in all these deals so they know their face, so they don't F with you. That's how you have to do it these days.
Y'all listening?
So they know you have somebody in the mix too. My grandmother told me from way back, everybody got to have a crazy cousin. We may pray to God, we may go to church, and we may be Bible thumping, but I tell people, all my family ain't saved.
A crazy cousin or a mudhead brother.
So when you're doing these deals, especially ladies, they think because we're women, They don't. First of all, they don't respect you like that down here. They respect front. That's it. So you need to be very wise. $250,000 is $250,000, and they're even doing it to men. A contractor just called me the other day. He had 7 $50,000 faucets on site. These workers went and siphoned out all of the boxes to install set. This is major contracting in Kingston.
There's big money in that.
Folks they're short-sighted.
Yeah.
They're doing what they're doing. It's like dog eat dog. They dead for hungry. Will come and take your money. There's one man here recently did a pool job and had a heart attack because he got straight up threatened.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just telling you, if you're getting stuff done, you get a legitimate contractor to deal with your stuff, or bring somebody with you to go get this stuff done. Find the most craziest looking person to go with you. Bring your intimidation when you pay down your money.
And it's sad that we have to do
so
all
they
that.
Know. You just do. It's a shame, but you just do.
Right.
But I'm not telling people to do anything crazy. But me personally, I had a company, and I'm calling names. Virtual Interior Design out of Mandeville. He's a window guy. Do not do business with him.
You see that? Say the name again.
Virtual Interior Design, window, Mr. Morgan.
Out of Mandeville, you said?
Yes.
And I right around my place that. See? Y'all foul, man.
I got real pay down, and then they want you to pay down 50%. This is how you deal with stuff. If a contractor is not buying material to do whatever, and you paying for your stuff, let them bring the stuff. 50% up on installation, the next 50% when you finish the job.
There you go.
We don't do that in America.
In America, you don't pay anything for anything until your work is done.
No, until your work is done.
Right, you pay for.
If you have to do work that you go to the hardware yourself. I'm my own quantity surveyor. I have the list of every hardware company, and I even go to manufacturers and buy my own stuff. I found that out too. As an individual, don't let nobody come give you no price, and it includes material. No, you go get your own material. I helped a hotel next door, $2.9 million Jamaican. That's what they charge for the whole job, including material. The material ain't cost but $50,000. And you get labor. No, go. You do your own research. You get buy your own material. When the material gets dropped, they come and do their job. Halfway through the labor, okay, they got to pay workers 25%. 3/4 the way through, 50%. All the way through, you get the rest of your money.
Sad that we have to do all that though.
Okay.
But thank you for sharing.
But that's how you have to do it in America. Don't give nobody your millions up front.
And you know what?
There's no incentive after that for them to do the job.
Exactly. And that's very true.
And they're taking advantage now in the pandemic because it does take longer to go to the police, to go to this one, to go to that one. They have priority things that they're dealing with. Sometimes some of these entities are like, you fool, you did whatever. They just leave it alone.
Yep. And there's no recourse for you.
If they hardly care about a woman with getting beat up, domestic violence, or that has a order protection, they ain't gonna care about no granny countertop. They almost hate them. They look at you like, Chuck, yes, society, woman, and this and this and that. They don't give you the time of day. You gotta have your own muscle.
Crazy, right? But thank you for sharing that though, and putting some
Yeah,
light on
you
that.
hit a nerve. Virtual interior design, windows. Y'all go somewhere else.
Hmm.
Go somewhere else. The man literally forged my check.
Oh, that's what I thought you meant. He signed the checks and you were supposed to cash them. You mean he forged your
He
signature
forged my
onto?
checks. Yes.
Wow. Hey man, y'all gotta be careful out
Forged
there.
my checks.
Yeah, y'all gotta be careful out there.
Signed my name to their check and when he cashed it.
Yeah, y'all gotta call in and call up these people's names and let them know that this isn't back in the day. We're not living in a time gone by, and there is a recourse out here, and you can damage their business or expose them today. You know, they bank on your fear of not speaking because you scared they might do something to you or send somebody to do something to you or whatever. Speak up, all right, and not only save yourself,
and I'm
save
glad that
others.
lady spoke up because it's protection for her. So I got stuff out there. X happened to me, this person, this person, this person. So here I
Right.
am on SouFLo. If X happened to me, this person, and they don't even want to come here because, like you said, I ain't here by myself. Y'all might think.
We got you.
You have to get to the point where you have to be wise. You got to have your people around. You got to have people that know what has happened or hasn't happened. You have to have your own people one away.
Facts.
It's sad, but you got to. You just have to be totally.
Facts.
But I'm just on here to let people know. Just be very mindful. You know.
We appreciate
and these business people, last thing, SouFLo.
Yes.
If you're doing business with somebody, make sure they have capital. Let them buy the material. Let them bring the stuff come. You pick it out, let them bring it come.
Somebody is asking a question that I was wondering as well. Beverly German says, how did he get your checks so he could forge them?
The reason he got my checks is during the pandemic. He's all the way in Mandeville. I wrote a check for him, which filled out all his information. Told him if you have to, so you don't have to come back down here.
Post-dated check.
I wrote the checks to him. He was doing another job up the hill. Post-dated checks.
Right.
If you don't have to come back down here, since you have workers down here, here's the stuff. The worker can easily meet me and I could sign them.
Got it.
It was kind of me being honest to say, here's your stuff with all the phases of what you have to do.
All right. Got it.
I only gave him one check, by the way.
But he forged it and cashed it.
Deposited it.
All right. Got it.
Thank
you for sharing.
But that was me being stupid too.
Right. Just like it was.
You don't give nobody no. Yeah.
Right. Just like the other lady. But I'm saying, even if people are vulnerable, we can't go blaming victims. You understand? That's like a little girl. That's like a girl get raped or a woman get raped, and we're like, well, your skirt is too short, and you did a walk too sexy.
But you don't think you're being stupid when you're so-called dealing with a so-called professional business that's registered. I did all my research. I even got a referral.
Got it.
That's how he came to me. I got a referral. I checked all different places. And what they try to do is they try to undercut the prices of other places so you do business with them.
Hear this one. Diane Osborne says, I once applied for a work program job I saw in the paper in Jamaica, right? This man's company was approved by the Minister of Labor and he was registered as well. I paid some money at BNS. The man gone with my money. He locked the business and then registered a new name agency. Minister of Labor state that it was legit again. The next new name that he registered, they endorsed it again and said it was legitimate again. I did check the company registry too. So these people have their thieving friends working in all areas along with them. And I saw earlier somebody says, yeah, chopper and police are work together. So when you go complain, who do you complain to? The same police brethren of the man who just chop out your money out of your pocket. That's not gonna go anywhere. He's not gonna go investigate his friend, bring him up on charges and press and all that. So you're between a rock and a hard place.
That's the new thing, SouFLo. That's the new thing. These young people, I feel so bad for them. That is what's going on right now. The new scam is these work programs.
I've heard of that too. That too. I think it was a woman from Clarendon, where I'm from. She ran through Clarendon and got how much money from how many people who were feeling like they were going to be going to America on a work program, and then she disappeared. And it was a couple $1 million she took off with in total.
They take scamming to a whole nother level down here. They're doing it in all kinds of ways.
Yeah, times are rough and they're chopping. Just don't get chopped.
But thank you for this topic, and I want you to pick it up again and do a whole show.
All right, and thank you. I appreciate you.
Have everybody call in and call names. It is what it is. Calling names is a part of protection too, y'all.
Yes. Don't sit there and suffer silently, and then something happened to you because they bump you off, right? And then nobody knew about you. At least we can trace your story back and say,
Exactly, you can trace them.
You're right. You're absolutely right.
Yep.
Thank you.
Why do you think I'm calling names? Have a good day.
We got you. Thank you. See that? It's sad that we have to go through all that. Rotted sad. But that's what it is, man. So again, to the brother over Portmore, man, I'll call your business name this morning. You know who you are, and everybody on here, go to the video if you want to know who it is. I won't call it, but anyhow, this lady called me and tell me that you're not moving anything forward. She's not getting her money back. I'm going to do a next video where I call up your name like 100 times and make sure that everybody hears, stay away from your business, because you're making it harder for those who are running legitimate businesses in Jamaica. Period. You're cutting the money off, man. You're killing the goose that laid a golden egg. You don't see that? For a few dollars. We networking out here. All right. The young inventor of electricity producing mechanism, that's at the top of my board. I never take them off my board. I know when I talk people, oh, he lie, he just be making stuff up. This is my planning board. See that? That's him right there. He's at the top of our board. I spoke to an organization in Jamaica that deals with crowdfunding, getting money in together, and dispersing the money to the persons that's needed. So I asked the lady of the company that I spoke to, what's the difference between you and GoFundMe then? She said the difference is, she explained the differences. I'm not going to run into it right now, but anyways, she has 1 week, and she said she'll get back to me in 1 week, because me and her were talking and coordinating about somebody on the ground in Jamaica, especially for the woman that has the 6 children and she's by herself. Are we going to just pitch some money at her, or are we going to establish something, help her to establish something where she can help herself long term, right? So we're thinking about long term stuff, and it's going to take effort, concerted, coordinated effort on both ends. We funnel that money in, and we have people on the ground that can give an accountability. If it's 6 sheets of zinc by to put on a roof, we see receipts for the 6 sheets of zinc. We know where they were bought at, and we know that they were delivered there and they were put on a roof. I don't want to do this whole, because I don't want nobody calling my name in any kind of scamming thing. So I'm not doing no hurry up and get the money in, and she needs it now, and send the money out. And next thing you know, somebody pull up a receipt and say, see that? He collected over $100,000 and the lady only get 1,000. SouFLo is a thief. And I don't want nobody call me. Work very hard for everything that I have, right? So I'm not into that. I want to make it constructive. So that is where we are at with it. I am waiting on that agency. It's an organization. I'm waiting on them to get back to me. She said give her a week. It hasn't been a week. Next week will be a week, or sometime this week will be a week rather. So I'll await them. When they get with me, we move forward. from there. All right. But me not doing this without somebody on the ground as well. And since I can't be there all the time, we're going to have to go through people who this is their expertise, this is their profession, them build stuff for real. We don't want no shade tree builder, man run this away, say him can build a thing, and we're not going through any of that. All right. I would love to give work to somebody like, but I'm not going through any of that. We're going to do it the proper way. And the youth with the electricity producing mechanism, we're waiting on him too. I told the brother, I said, establish yourself a Cash App. People say Cash App don't work in Jamaica. I said PayPal. He said the PayPal thing not gonna work for me either. Still trying to figure out how to funnel some money to him just to sustain his day-to-day life. He is not so concerned about his day-to-day life. He's more concerned about his inventions and getting his inventions out there. So we're still dealing with all those things. None of them didn't go anywhere. We didn't throw them away and forget about them. All right. So we'll stay on top of that. And as long as you stay with us, we'll get it worked out. Team, what do they say? Teamwork make the dream work. That's what it is. Yeah, he said that the transfer is going to have to be a deposit, a bank deposit. So directly into his account is the only way he could receive funds. Or Western Union, actually, not to make stuff up. He said Western Union, sorry. Deposit into an account or Western Union is what he said is going to work for him. So Western Union it is then, if that is it for him. And you know what? Matter of fact, thank you for reminding me. I'll reach out to him shortly. Brother, if you're watching, you call me. Because I cleaned out my phone last night and I probably did erase your number. I don't know, my phone did back up with space. I couldn't do anything with the phone. It just shut. Couldn't even use the camera or anything. So I just erased a bunch of stuff out my phone. In case your number was erased as well, you call me because he watches as well, right? Call me. I think I'm going to shoot something to you just out of my own. This isn't anybody donating anything. If y'all want to send something, but I'm going to shoot something to him today. I need his information from him, though, for Western Union, and I'll shoot him something today. Just something to keep him, you know, something other than what he had. I don't like hear about a flour I have and a dumpling. I have to boil 2 dumplings and eat them and go on my bed and these kind of things. You know, a sufferation that, and sufferation is real. But anyhow, moving right along. Let's talk about, man, I wanted to talk about so much this morning, but we left it right there. So I want y'all to take this as a lesson, though, because we see people watch them kind of video here, then you go down to Jamaica, go do the same thing and get caught up in the same thing. And you know, one of my good-looking brother them who say he's a contractor, not a contractor, is a contractor, and him come and smile with you 2 times like this. And yeah, I'll get the cat. Yeah, man, we put in them feeling and the thing, put it in or the something. And put the something up at the something and you might talk about put something in you and you woman that by yourself. I don't need no man, I do this all by myself kind of woman. You tread in those Jamaican grounds, it get pretty sticky. Right? You heard what the lady said before. Them respect front. That's it. So when my brother them come through now and you feeling all lonely and feeling like you're Terry McMillan and you're in Jamaica, want to get your groove back, and then you mix up your pleasure along with your business, and then you find yourself in trouble and you get chopped out of your money and you start crying. Keep your head on straight. It happens. It happens. All right. Was gonna do some IG random videos dividing Jamaica. Dividing Jamaica. So I don't think we spent enough time on this yesterday. I want to spend at least a good 5-10 minutes clear. I just ran through it because that's all that was left. So you saw the video yesterday of the Minister of National Health and Wellness, Dr. Christopher Tufton, said that it is time. It's time to draw that line, basically. It's time to separate, right? What word did he use? Separator, segregator, something like that. I don't want to go back for the video, but the video is here. We saw it. What are your thoughts on that? Do you think that it's okay? Yo, Mr. Side note a little bit, right? When I run, go over D'Angel IG for me there, please. Yes, I can't color between the lines. I can't stay on track. But we can talk about the divide thing. But run go over the angel something that for me there. Cause I'm sure this YouTube about just do my video a certain kind of way, and I don't want YouTube to say I was showing nudity or sexually suggestive material and all these things. But let's talk about Dr. Christopher Tufton. Dr. Christopher Tufton said this yesterday. We find the video again. Let's go back to what he said.
Has decided on that to announce a series of events, an events calendar, if you will, over the next 3-4 months that will now allow more persons to congregate around certain events within a control setting. And the single most significant criteria of that is that you must be vaccinated. And, I've been saying that the time has come for us to distinguish, differentiate, and some may even use the term, which is not a great term, discriminate in favor of those who are vaccinated. Because the truth is, if you take the time to protect yourself and others don't, then I believe you should enjoy more privileges and rights to certain activities over those who have decided not to. It's a controversial position, but it's a position that the government has endorsed. So listen out for that, because I know you.
All right. Hear me out. It's a controversial. Papa, you okay? Oh, Moani! Come, shugs. And I know so when my daughter, she wake up early today. You know when she walk in here, everything mash up though. All right. Hi, mommy. Want to come, daddy? Come. She just staring at me. I think she know like she the glasses, cause me don't wear glasses, so these are my block the lights glasses. Watch me. People are still allowed to fly into Jamaica unvaccinated. Let's think about that first of all, okay? And then now that the place free up a little more, they're able to go pretty much anywhere. They're not segregated to one area. It's not like before where they were saying in the heart of the pandemic, they were like, oh, we have the resilient corridor and you must stay within the resilient corridor. That gone. They're all over the country and they're coming in unvaccinated, right? All them have to do a test and come in. So I wonder how you're letting foreigners into the country, whether they're tourist visitors, business people visiting, whatever, but the local people must be X'd out of certain events unless them get juck up. It don't make no sense. But that's me looking at it from my lens, right? What do y'all feel about that? Them separating the country and the people. That's exactly what they're doing. That's exactly what they're doing. Hi, mommy. Hi, mommy. Bye. I love you, mommy. Hey? You know, daddy? This is my sugar. And it's SUGAH. Tells your comments at everyone, right? But them block it. YouTube block out your comment because it's actually one of the words that they put in here or we put in here as something that they should block. You know, but we know what's going on. A foolishness are going, right? You can't have foreigners coming in and them not joke up, and they can attend whatever they want to attend, but locals have to be joke up to attend these same events. It's not making no sense to me, right? They can go wherever they want to go on the island and all that, but you're restricting the people in the country, dividing them, using that same strategy to divide them. It's not good. It's not good. It's not a good look for the country, and I don't know why they're doing this now in Jamaica, especially this late in the game when others are actually now freeing up more ever than before. A lot of places are actually letting go of all the restrictions altogether. Hey, when our mother make tea, right? Our mom, when our mom make tea, and her mom is like, when she trying to hold the tea, here our mother chop pata to her, and so our mother said, "It hot, it hot." What, mommy? This? It hot. When our mother make tea, our mother say it hot. When she try to touch the cup, she said it hot, not it's hot. It hot. You know we talk already when we say it hot enough. We burn you, it hot. She she pick up the patois, it's hot when it hot. So now when I put from my teacup, she said it hot, it hot. But she's talking. It hot, hot, hot. See? She said it hot, hot, hot. And I'm 1 year old, not true, mommy. So me I talk already, you know? Me I talk already and me I one. Oh, because I'm smart. And, and you smart and you gorgeous. Really? I mash up the show, mash up now, you know. She take over now, you know. No more discussion now, go on, you know. I stop. I would like to get into that lady's comment or her story about the missing lady, but Sita, I might have to call your mama to come get you. And she's not gonna let me go, you know? She's not gonna let me go. If it's one thing I know is that I'm gonna be okay because you see my girls. I mean, my boys love me up too, but you see my girls. When this a girl already for throw her arm around me and just plant a big kiss. You wanna go play with brother? You wanna go down? Watch this. No, go down. Okay. So I go down. You want to go down after the daddy? Yeah. Well, people, I think we might have to cut this one short this morning because she's not people. She's at that age group now at where it's called echolalia. In child development, she's when them echo, so they mostly echo what they hear. That's why them say you have to be careful when you say around picnic because them echo what they hear. This is how they learn to speak, right? So when you hear your picnic outside say "Bumbo clock," you know, so somebody in the house is saying "Bumbo clock" and all kinds of other words that are so and so. Not true, mommy? You had in your face? Huh? You want my glasses? Cut off my glasses. With your little pretty eyes. Here, I'll give you one. Here's one for you. Here's one for you. So on the canvas, you know, this at the moment, we can talk about the whole thing. I'm definitely not gonna do that lady's story at this point. We got 14. Let me see, we got 14 minutes left on the live, and she's not going down off me. So now hear what? I could call her mom to come get her, right? But she just like a ball. And I don't like hearing her cry. I don't like hearing her cry. So, you know, say I get what I want. Daddy Princess, you see yourself? You see yourself with glasses on? Let's take a phone call. Let's hear what they're going to say. Morning, you're live on the air with SouFLo.
Morning, SouFLo.
Morning, family. There, no one.
Alright. Yeah, me think still. When was our family time? Oh, I get an echo.
No, man, you're good. You sound clear.
Okay, like family time. You know, so I'll go up on the Gideon.
You see it?
So yeah, me think now. First and foremost, the truth always hurts. You see? And the virgin should have been, he's a businessman. We used to that in our business. You see?
Yeah.
And the virgin should have used that thing there with that lady there and make a positive. And should have called in for the program, apologize find a way to fix it, and then would get one whole heap of customer from the following.
Exactly. And it's still not too late for him to do that neither.
All right. Next thing, yeah.
Go on.
Next thing for the thing. Oh, that contribute them action that contribute to a whole heap of crime in Jamaica.
Yeah.
Cause here what happen now? Every man in Jamaica thinks that they're smart. So they try everybody and go around everybody.
Same.
You see me? Alright, quick nothing. Tell the lady say, next time, don't me and go for workman and work for me. As a contractor myself, cool?
Same.
Me do low voltage things. Something that don't me not pay a workman on Friday to go deal with material. I'm not deal with them on holiday. Cause Friday, work done 2 o'clock.
Same.
Alright? The next thing for the list quick down, because I know say your time short, cool?
Same.
One of the things with a lot of Jamaican businesses is that they want to use your money to finance it. And not just the small business them or the big business them. Not care who you are work for in Jamaica. They want you, the customer, finance them business. That's the challenge.
Crazy.
You see? All right. Deposit. You see? Next time tell us one more. It's a deposit worth half a milestones. A Florida me live. Low voltage me do yourself up. Anyhow, the material at 75% of the cost. If him can't finance it, with Jamaican people don't like when people make money off of material, but the reality the people are in a business. You see? So what you do is that you set the milestone there. This for the material. You see when you bring it in come and glue it down, you pay this amount of money. You see when the job finish, a week later, you come back for your rest. Because you can't find me or you know which part of the thing installed. You get me? The thing about it is that Jamaicans don't recognize it. That lady that goes out for the work on 2 jobs and probably near minimum wage or whatsoever.
Thank
you. For that money there.
To scrape our money together, not true?
It's not from Jana.
But you know the part where she said she tell him that she was gonna fly out and all these things. May I try to say that people watch the people them like that to like, oh, I might fly go foreign later, so them can't afford it because somebody will fly in and fly out. And them don't know say, I start struggling and go on a foreign,
No, so the ticket the car does still up on the credit card.
Alright, I'll still not pay off yet.
Alright.
Yeah.
The other things still, while we like a deal in a Jamaicans like a deal. But here's the problem now. I'm not saying that lady that anytime you have the business with somebody, don't ball him down. If you cannot afford him, move on. Because they get what you pay for.
Talk up.
You see me?
True.
They get what you pay for. You
True.
see? And that's the challenge what we have from that side with Jamaicans. In a Jamaica with Jamaicans. Everybody love a deal,
Yeah.
But some of the time, the man who you try bargain for, he might go take the thing off a man truck or from a next man storeroom. You see me?
Yeah. The man said cheap and fast.
Every time, my brother.
Alright.
Okay, cool.
Alright, my brother. Manners here.
Cool.
Alright. Alright. So you heard from a contractor himself. All right, and he's telling you how the thing go. Please use it and use it wisely and act like you heard. Right? Somebody say you have to ask for a discount. Yeah, you gotta ask for a discount, but sometimes we get caught up in trying to get the cheapest thing done. And that lead us to the wrong places and the wrong people. So because somebody tell you about them can do it half of the price what the next person charge you for, it doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to be doing a good job, or it doesn't even mean that they are reliable and trustworthy people, right? So we end up chase cheapness and rock bottom price and end up getting ourselves in issues. Me not bargain people price down. I never do. And he's right with that call. If I can't afford your price, me just go somewhere else and look around till me find a price I can afford. You know what I'm saying? You want to say bye? Want to go, mommy? Come take our bill. Oh, you're afraid to come on camera? Come on camera, come show, hear me now, extraness. Come show off your new designer body. Pum fat like mops.
Alright, so
Lord of mercy. Watch me. All right, so what we have now? We have 7 minutes left. My God. Me say, I'm going to tell you, yo, I'm going to give you a joke, right? I watched her last night, you know. She in her little short something and sex something and boy, me wake up from 3 o'clock. From the day before me up, you know, from 3 a.m. and all day, all back into the night. So you see when evening come, me a plot and plan, you know, cause me say, you know, them pick me, I go sleep early. A problem in here. Cause me the man who just come in through the darkness like this. You have to keep your thing a certain way. What you talk about? So me I get ready now. Kai him don't want to go sleep. My daughter drop asleep. Me I say, yes, 1 down, 1 to go. Me I call her, baby, still up? Yeah, I'm still up. I'm good. Okay, stay up. Stay up. Can I tell you? Man, you know, sleep I beat me. You know, sleep I beat me like this. I'll sit down there and try watch some TV. But me I try to keep myself up because I know I have plan. See me? You know, when you sleep on the couch and you hear, babe, come go to your bed. That's what me here. Babe, come go to your bed. I said, Jesus Christ, this sleep I get to me and the picnic them now go sleep. Why I fell asleep? And then somewhere in my sleep, me hear like Kai's tablet or something. I wake up, this is like 1:13 in the morning, this youth have him tablet. I watch him when him see me wake up off my bed. Me wake up and I look around, and I say, where the hell is this? Is it in my dream? Me look on the time, I said, damn, I fell asleep. Me missed the party. But me I hear nice. This a brother, mine, you know, Kaya tree. This a brother have him tablet like this and him duck down. So see me, I hide at the under the edge of the bed. I turn down the tablet and I duck down like this. I said, Kai, get in the bed and give me a damn tablet. I will take it and put it on. You could turn the for parents out there. If your toddler have a hard time going to sleep, you could turn their tablet screen all the way down to make it like really dark where they can barely see. Because the goal is not for them to see and be interactive. It's going to keep them awake. The goal, put it in sleep mode. The goal is for them to just go to sleep to the lullabies. Kai goes to sleep to lullabies. And it's just like instrumental of music and stuff that's good for their brain waves and stuff. And usually him stay there and him look on it and him hum. No, I kid you not. 5 to 10 minutes max. He's out. But the lullabies put me to sleep too. And that's a problem. So him go sleep and me go back to sleep too. So nothing go on. All the struggle. All the struggle. They said put Kai in his room. Well, I think we kept Kai. We not forgot to talk to Shakira about that. And go on Fair channel and go talk to her about that. Kai been in our bed like his whole life. See, and and then now you have Malani in the bed. Kai, I'm in Kai room right now, but Kai have one next room near where I mean the room set up for play and all that. But him not in there neither unless somebody in there with him. And if you take him up while he's sleeping and go, okay, let's put him to sleep in our room first and then drop him off in that room there, it's not gonna work. As soon as him turn and him not feel nobody, he's coming over. It happened already. I want the worst time for people to come over, come knock your door, you see? And when you're there, like right there. No big people, you know what I mean by right there. And then you hear footsteps and hear door. So the struggle is real. Please shout out to my mommy who watch you every morning, Bernice. I'm a Kono. Tell your mommy. Shout out, mommy. Thank you for tuning in every morning. Highly respect and enough love. All right. I appreciate you greatly. And that is Amakono's mommy. I don't know if she named you Amakono, but that's the name that came up on the screen this morning. All right. So shout out to your mommy from us. Manners and respect. SouFLo, go back in the bathroom studio. Yes, I'm gonna do some video in there. I'm gonna do some Ras Jada. I did a video about the bathroom studio. In the bathroom, and everybody has said, "Oh, the sound good and the video is crispy and everything." So I'm gonna shoot more videos in there. I like those videos too because you can't really lie or fake anything on that video. There, you get the raw me, right? No editing. It's just shoot straight to video on a topic and that kind of stuff. So it's a different feel to it as well. Tell you the truth, for those of you who've been on SouFLo long enough, want to know about. So we have morning thoughts, right? That's our thing. We have a thing when name pen and paper review. That's our thing. We haven't done pen and paper review in a while because the artist them is not really putting out nothing word pen and paper reviewing. I hate to sound biased, but one or two artists, which turns out to always be like the same two artists, them put out solid music that make you want to pick up a pen. Because that's what pen and paper review is. You have to pick up a pen, listen to the song, write out every word of it, and come vibe to the audience with it, with the meaning of it. Pen and paper review are ours. I actually have one called Bathroom Chronicles because and from way back when we just started SouFLoTV, I used to figure out how to do my videos while balancing family life at the same time. So I used to have to go in my bathroom, go ahead and do the video them, or go lock up in the vehicle and do the video. And then we started naming it Bathroom Chronicles because we were broadcasting from the bathroom. Well, I went back in the bathroom over the weekend and a whole heap of people said them like it, them like the sound and all that. So I'll have one of those coming for you today. You know what? This whole story about the woman that took with a rental car, stay tuned for that one. I'm going to do that one in the bathroom. All right. It's a pretty lengthy interview. So pull up to that one there, pull up with your popcorn and get ready for some festivities. All right. Big up, big up on yourself. It's 8:30. Keep us on schedule this morning. My son had to go get counseling when I chased him out of my bed at 9 years old. Jesus Christ. A big man that. 9. But it happens. It happens. And you don't want to hurt their feelings, and you don't want, you don't want them grow up feeling like they were neglected or anything. So these are all parents' dilemma anyway. But we'll work it out. We'll work it out. Tracy Champion says, "Oh wow, I like it. Sounds cool, fun." All right, so I'll catch you on that video when that video come out and whatever else comes out today, and I'll catch you tomorrow morning right here again on SouFLoTV. See, as far as baby in the bed and all that, we're gonna go over to at Shakira. I tell her, say her stuff is not popping up. See, everybody else pop up except for her. See it here. Go over to at Shakira Sphere on YouTube and hit that subscribe button, and she do the whole family thing and how she going with her thing. She's the mom, right? So talk to her about it, give her some advice, all that, or whatever, or hear how she does it. And I'll catch you all tomorrow, right here on SouFLoTV. Manners and respect to each and every one of you. All right, one love. I'm out. Peace.